Twitch over here, make an actual post, because I usually forget to do that. It's so silly. Like, I should have it all prepared beforehand. I'm like, it's always something. There's always something that I forget to do. There. We've definitely had the introductions. Everybody did like half or most of the introductions, and then we're like, oh yeah, we can't hear the other people. I'm like, ah, damn it. I'm like, there's nothing important going on. The freaking wind the other day like made my internet go out, and I was in the middle of a stream, and it was like it got really quiet. I was like I could see myself still moving and stuff, so I was just looked at this. I had just died, so I was like, okay, whatever. And I was waiting for them to do their turns. I was like, nobody is talking. I was like, maybe they're just really thinking this play out. I was like, I sat there for like 10 minutes, and I wasn't even in the game. I was like, oh, my internet's not on. That's awesome. Okay, let me just make a post. It's the one nice thing about Sunday games. It's just nice and chill. Yeah, it's nice. Because then you have the evening and you can go do stuff or watch movies or... Oh. I just woke up, so I cannot do such things. Yeah. Well, that's like... I woke up with a migraine, so I just laid there for like an hour and a half, and I was like, I should not just be laying here. I was like, I gotta get up. I was like massaging my eyes and trying to make them feel better, or my head feel better. I was like, it's terrible waking up. Yeah, I'm like waking up with one is just a suck. Like, you're just like, yeah, what is even the sense? I can't see anything. Everything sucks. Okie dokie. There we go. Make a post. Excellent. Bring up Twitch over here so I can see it in both places. Da-da. I do need to get another monitor that I can actually see things. There we go. Yeah, that's like I use my phone over here so I can see, and then I have it over here. Just because when people do redemptions, I try to make sure I don't miss any of the redemptions, but every once in a while I have some people who are like, here's all the redemptions. Here's 20 of them. Hey, sure, Let's see here. I am going to switch us over to the other screen. Bloop. Oh no, Sir McMurr. Don't be too cold. It is pretty chilly. Ugh, like, keeps getting colder and colder. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I've got slippers on right now, and then it's still cold. Like, the floor is really super cold. Okay. Let's see here.
And my brain's like, this is a great time for a nap.
It's not because we're boring you, is it?
It might be. I kid.
Like, you're all so boring. Let me check. Sure, McMurray, can you hear all of us? Looks like an audio. Oh, there we go.
Dell testing. 1 2 1 2.
There we go. For some reason, yep, the freaking Discord audio was not doing anything. I clicked it, and then it turned back on. Okay.
Pickle, you home?
That I've noticed.
Last you, OBS. That's always my arch enemy. Ugh. Can be the worst sometimes.
Can you guys hear Pickle?
I do believe.
Was that you?
What?
Oh, there we go. There we go. We got everybody.
I don't know
We
if
got
this is
there.
enough.
Oh,
Was
let me
that hot? Was that rain?
turn on my actual light. Boop. There we go. That's all good. Oh, you know what? I shuffled my commander into the deck. Anyway, I'll do the introduction and then I'll go find my commander.
So I always use a different color sleeve. I do that all the time.
That's what I should do. I'm just not smart sometimes. Like, I found a Ragavan as I was going through my cards, so I was like, oh, I'll take this Grim Captain's Locker out, because I don't want to exile my pirates. It's silly.
Is Ragavan a pirate?
Ragavan is a pirate.
What?
Yeah.
Well, Pirate Monkey, isn't it?
Yeah, which...
Yeah.
It's already such a powerful card.
I really actually kind of want to buy the precon for the pirate.
Oh, it's so good. It's so much fun. Like, it wrecked us the other night when we were...
Oh, so good.
Like, just because there's so many triggers that are just when a pirate enters the battlefield, it doesn't matter if you're casting them. So, like, with Admiral Beckett Brass, you're just bringing back a pirate every combat. So, dumping them into your graveyard works perfectly fine. If they die, they come back too. So, like, and then you're getting the triggers of them coming back into the battlefield from whatever other pirates are on the board. It's silly.
Yeah, counterspell that coercive.
Yeah. We were going through, and there was only like 5 sorceries and instants in the whole entire deck, which is really super weird. And there's like no counter spells.
Huh, yeah, you usually get like some sort of like the odd kind of counter spell where it's you stop a creature or non-creature.
Like Spell Swindle or something, like a
Yeah, like
really
a-
expensive counter spell.
Wait, what? They
it have
didn't
block
put
blank?
And that's like the pirate counter spell.
Yeah, like they're just Walk the Plank would be really flavorful.
Oh yeah, why is Walk the Plank not in there either?
It seems like a misstep.
Yeah, like there's certain cards.
That's my
Like
favorite.
I like putting themed cards into my decks that they might not be good or they might just be good in certain situations. But hey, it's got pirates on it, okay, or pirate themed.
Hornswoggle.
Yeah,
Wait till you see the theme of this deck.
I'm excited to see. I love seeing people's decks and the things that they do. So I'm going to get us all started here. What is going on? I am Amara, Goddess of Blunder. Welcome to the Blunderdome, where we're playing with Magic with my bird app friends. We're going to be playing some Planechase, because that's what we do here, because I enjoy it. If you don't know what Planechase is, it is an alternate form of Magic, where we have this wonderful Planechase deck that is different Magic the Gathering realms, I was about to say, but planes, obviously. And actually, we have Doctor Who cards in here too, so we also have Earth, which is a terrible, terrible place to go.
It's the worst.
It is the worst plane. Like, New Phyrexia, meh, that's not bad. Earth? Ah, crap. This is the worst. We have... now I've lost track of what I was going to say. I have my whole entire spiel all done, and then I'm like, oh, yep, shouldn't have started talking about other stuff. Okay, anyway. We have this wonderful deck. It has different planes. Oh, God, this is going to be interesting. This card, basically... Okay. It's a Sunday morning. I apologize for my being all over the place. So, each plane will basically affect the whole entire board state. The Aether Flues, whenever we planeswalk to the Aether Flues or at the beginning of your upkeep, you may sacrifice a creature. If you do, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that card onto the battlefield and then shuffle all other cards revealed this way into your library. That is the ability that will be going around the board until we planeswalk. And then there also is the Chaos ability down here. When we roll this wonderful planar die, it has the planar symbol, and it also has the 69/chaos symbol. When we roll the planar symbol, we will go to the next plane. When we roll the 69, chaos will ensue, and the power of the plane will go off. The power of this plane is whenever you roll the 69, you may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. That's just... this is going to be interesting. The rest of the sides are blank, and if we roll those, nothing happens. If anybody wants to roll their own die, they may. Just use it as a 1 and a 6. You may roll the die once per turn as a sorcery. You may also roll the die by paying mana for it, which starts with 1, then 2, and then 3, and cumulatively becomes more each time you want to roll it. We will also start with this wonderful Fractured Power Stone up in our command zone. It will be, once you pay the 2 mana for it, it will become an emblem. That way it can't be interacted with because, yeah, there's all sorts of shady shenanigans that artifact players can do, and I had to stop that, so. You can use it as a mana rock whenever you want, or you can also use it to roll the planar die 1 extra time as a sorcery. I do believe that is all the rules of the wonderful Planechase game. If you guys have any questions, you can always ask me, and we will figure it out. Sometimes things happen with the cards, and then we're like, okay, I guess we got to figure out this ruling for things. I'm going to be playing Admiral Beckett Brass, or I guess Admiral Brass Unsinkable, the new pirate precon. It's just got a couple of cards from Ixalan that I switched out that were not in the there, which was, I think, Bridges, the new Malcolm, and then I found a Ragavan, so now there's a Ragavan in there. So just a couple other pirates. It'll let everybody introduce. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's nothing bad. Actually,
I love the found a Ragavan part of this story.
Yeah, I just found a Ragavan, and it was one of the masterpiece ones. I was like, where did this come from? Sometimes that just happens. Cards, you're like, oh, I'll put this aside and I'll use this later, and then you forget about it or lose it, or so it's always a nice surprise when you find something cool like that. I'm gonna let everybody introduce themselves real quick. Throw your links up in the chat. Let us know what's going on in your world, and we'll start with you, Del. Welcome to the Blunderdome. This is your first time here.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Yeah.
I am Del, aka Delicious God. You can find me on Twitter at The Delicious God, YouTube at Just Delicious God. I have a Twitch, but I never go on there. I enjoy going to other people's streams more. I do a show on my YouTube where I open packs to cure my depression. I call it Cardboard Therapy. I also do some tech decks where I just kind of talk about my decks, and I also make a lot of dumb shit posts, and those seem to be my most popular. I'm going to be playing Omnath, Locus of All. It's just a 5-color commander that I can use to put all the worst cards in Magic, all the memeiest cards, all the silliest shenanigans. Put every card in here that little kid me would have loved to play back in the day, and it's perfectly friendly until, it isn't. But I think we're going to have some fun.
Love it. Omnath, I did that, and it's just all Predators, and it just wants to put out friggin' Realm Breaker and play all the Predators. It's stupid. Yeah, it's really. I only play it during the Predators for charity streams, because that's the only place I feel like, okay, everybody's bringing the worst things that they could possibly bring. Okay, I'll bring this with me. Otherwise, I feel like a jerk. I'm like, okay, here's 15 Predators. Sorry. But thank you very much for joining us. I'm excited to see what your deck does. And Mox, what is happening? Welcome back.
Thank you. It's wonderful to be back. I am playing the Prismatic Bridge. This is going to be my group hug deck. It is not so much meant to... It can win the game, but it's not meant to win the game. It's meant to have a really fun game where everyone kind of gets to do their thing. I try to give everyone, maybe double mana or more draws sort of thing. But it can win the game if given the chance. It was a deck that I built a long time ago. It started off as Feldegrif, because in my play group I ended up winning a lot, and I felt really bad. Because, if you win all the time, it's not fun for everybody else. Yeah. And so I wanted a deck that is just like, I want someone else to win. And then everyone loved the deck, and then I grew to love the deck. It's probably my favorite deck. So I hope everyone can enjoy it. It has changed so many times. It had the initiative once, and it was very confusing, so I took it out.
Yeah, sometimes that's how I make decisions. I'm like, okay, I was like, this is just making things more complicated. I was like, I can build a different kind of deck and put this in somewhere else.
Yeah, like definitely like on the online streams, it was very difficult to do the initiative and stuff. So I took the initiative and stuff out of here.
And everybody was always like, "What does the initiative do?"
Right?
Nobody could remember. It's
No
always
one can remember.
like even the player that is put it in there is like, "Hold on, I gotta read and see what it does." Do we do this at the beginning of our turn? Do we do this at the end?
Somebody gets it when they deal damage, and it's like, oh gosh, and then they start at the very beginning, and
Like I like it. It's just a pain in the butt sometimes, or everybody forgets about it.
it's easier not online.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am on Twitter at MoxPickle, and on the Twitch MoxPickle. I don't talk a whole heck of a lot, but you can always reach me to play some games, and just it's what I love to do. I just love being a part of the community and playing some games and having fun.
Hell yeah.
Glad to have you back, Mox. I had missed
Thank
you.
you.
You were one of the
I
first
missed you
people that
too.
I started, like when I first started streaming, you were one of the first people that I started playing with. Glad to have you back. And Benji, what's happening?
I'm Benji the Brewer. Thanks for having me, Amara. I thought this was, last week?
Yeah. You were just so excited that you were ahead of schedule.
It was like, oh, we're going to do Pauper Planechase. And I'm like, I'm not prepared for this. And Amara's like, yeah, you might have gotten your days mixed up. Okay, fine. So I'm here today playing regular Planechase. Not Pauper, because I don't build inexpensive. Well, no, I don't build expensive decks. Anyways, I'm Benji the Brewer. I am clearly in need of another coffee. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter and Blue Sky and TikTok at Benji the Brewer. You can also find me on Moxfield at Benji_the_Brewer, where you can see all the decks that I play on stream, including this one. It's Will and Tavern Brawler. This is my red random bullshit go deck. It is dice rolling, playing from exile. There's no clear, consistent win con. It's just do stuff. Sometimes I win. It is arguably one of my least consistent but most fun decks. So I hope that translates to this game. We'll see how Planechase affects the dice rolling. But yeah, I'm excited to play. I don't have more words. I'm out of words.
Yeah, it's all good. Sunday is not a day for words. But thank all three of you for joining me. I am going to randomize us 3 times real quick. Boop. That did nothing? Okay, let's try that again. Sometimes you randomize it and it does nobody moves, and I'm like, that's questionable. Let's see here. There we go. Everybody is randomized. Whenever everybody has a playable hand, I guess we will kick this off.
I do have a playable hand.
Yes, I do have cards in my
Good here.
hand. I have enough lands to start this game. So
There are indeed 7 cards in hand.
things are going to get silly really fast here with the Aether Flues. So when we Planeswalk here, you can sacrifice a creature, which can't happen because you have no creatures currently. But yeah, if you roll, you can maybe put a card from your hand onto the battlefield. So
Love that. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get started then. And put a card in my hand. Hello, card. I'll take that card. I'll play a Valakut as my land for turn. And then, yeah, let's see what we can roll. I have my own planar die that I will try not to
throw off the board. Yeah, that's why the big one is missing right now, because it went off the board.
That's that. I've got nothing else. I'll pass.
I'm like, it's underneath the desk, and I don't feel like climbing under there. At some point I will, and I'll be like, oh, here's the planar die. I'll have completely forgotten about it. I'm going to play an Evolving Wilds as my land for the turn. I will roll and see, because who doesn't want to put out a creature from their hand for free? Nope, we're leaving. Okay. Okay, that makes things a little bit easier. We're going to go to the... The Eon Fog. I need to take this out of here. Players skip their untap steps. Whenever you roll a 69, untap all permanents you control. This is not a good situation. I'm going to tap my Evolving Wilds and go find myself a swamp and pass.
Dax in my Planechase?
Yeah, this is not good. Stupid.
Jungle Shrine comes in tapped.
Stupid.
I'm going to try to help everyone out by getting out of here. I got Chaos. What does that do again?
You get to untap your permanents.
Okay. I actually do have a single cast. I'm going to cast my Deathrite Shaman. And I can't even use them for mana, so pass turn.
Alright, let's see. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I am going to... I feel like I should just roll first. Let's just roll first.
I mean, you could put your land out and then tap it for mana, and then maybe you get to untap it.
I'm going to Overgrown Tomb untapped by paying 2 life. Boop, boop. And then I'm going to play a Wayfarer's Bauble. Oh dear, my camera looks like a potato right now.
Potato cam.
It's the potato cam. I will choose to roll the die.
Sounds good. Dun, 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 dun. Nothing.
Uh-oh. I will end my turn.
Blast it.
Well, let's no. Upkeep and draw.
When we...
Let's... Mountain. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and roll. Nothing. I've got no way to... Okay, cool. I'll pass.
We'll get there.
When we leave this place, I'm just gonna fling this card backwards, and that way I find it later, and I'm gonna be like, oh yeah.
Remember.
Be like, this is why this is over here. Okay. I remember what happened. I'm gonna play an Exotic Orchard as my land per turn. Can anybody make islands? No, nobody can make islands. That makes me sad.
Not yet.
Okay. Well, I will try to get us out of here. We're leaving. Okay.
Yay!
I didn't hear it land, which is somewhere
It
back
is Planechase.
Yes, it is currently gone from the realms. We are going to the Doctor's Childhood Barn, one of the new Doctor Who cards over in Gallifrey. It is basically Thalia. Creatures enter the battlefield tapped. Whenever chaos ensues, for each opponent, choose up to one target non-land permanent that opponent controls. Untap those permanents, then they phase out. They can't phase in as long as the Doctor's Childhood Barn remains face up. When a player planeswalks, choose permanents, or those permanents phase back in. What I don't understand about this card is that it says as long as the Childhood Barn remains face up. Is there a way to turn it face down somehow? Like,
Is it technically a permanent?
yeah, that's what I don't understand. Like,
I think there's phenomena that do like weird stuff with your Planechase cards.
yeah, so maybe there is one that does something. Like, I didn't read all the new ones. I just sleeved them real quick and threw them in the deck because there was... I had a stream and I was like, oh no, I gotta get these ready. Okay, so I guess this is where we are right now. It's not terrible, I guess. Do I want to spend any of my mana to do anything else? I think actually I'm just going to bring the Fractured Power Stone onto the battlefield. And then I think I will tap my Fractured Power Stone to roll the die again. And nothing. I will pass my turn.
Shimmering Grotto. I guess technically you have islands now because it's any color that your opponent's lands can make for your reflecting pool.
Love it.
Right?
No, it's an exotic orchard, so.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
because nothing on the board currently taps for blue.
Yeah.
Well, I just played a Shimmering Grotto, so now it does technically.
Yes.
Ah.
Aha. Oh yeah,
Helping out.
because it does tap for any one color. Love it.
Yeah. But it's behind a paywall for me, but not for you.
Yeah. You made my exotic orchard better.
I'm going to cycle my Godzilla here, draw a card, shuffle back in my library, and then if I have cycled it 4 times, I can play it again, or I just play it. I've only seen it twice maximum, so don't be too scared of it.
I love all those
Little
Korea
couple.
Godzilla cards. I finally got a Mothra. I was so that was like the one
Oh,
that
that's
I
my favorite,
wanted.
too.
Yeah. It's like
I was so excited because when the spoilers happened, I thought that Mothra was a legendary creature
Yeah.
and not just a rare. And I was like, this is such a fun, like, mono white face to, like, brew in. And then it was not legendary, and I was like, I hate everything.
I will
Why
let.
wasn't Mothra like?
Yeah,
that Mothra should have been legendary.
Yeah, because it was a reprint of a
It was-
card, a reskin.
Anyway, it was a reskin of the moth in the set.
Yeah. I will allow it to be a legendary creature. Because I like Mothra. I'll let any of the gods.
with the new T-Rex.
Yeah, I'll let any of the Godzilla cards be legendary.
I'll pass turn because I rolled the dice and did nothing.
Oh, alrighty. Let's see what we can do. Untap, upkeep, and draw. We are going to play a Marsh Flats. I'm going to pay 1 life and sacrifice it and look for a. Wait, we'll grab. Is this it? Nope, that's the wrong one. I am going to just kind of like be really quick with this, and then I will sacrifice the Wayfarer's Bauble while I am searching through my library.
That works. All those time-saving things.
Yeah, I'm going to pass the turn after that. I'm going to grab a. No, I'll grab an island,
Okay.
and then that passes my turn.
Well, I will untap. Oh, that felt good.
Yeah. After the last place we were hanging out.
Right? And we stopped hanging out in really bad places.
I'll try not to go anywhere else bad.
This is gonna sound weird, but can I get cards in hand, please?
Yes, I have currently 7.
Nice.
6.
1, 2,
Well, I'll
3,
take this one.
4, 5, 6.
Oh no.
Cast his will and make 7 red mana and do nothing else with the spell because I just cared about the mana.
Yeah, I looked up to see how much mana you had, and I was like, oh, yep. that's what's happening.
It seems I don't actually think the exiling the cards is a great use of the spell.
Yeah.
It may sound weird.
Like, in certain decks it is. Like, Lelia, it's okay, because, like, you're getting more +1/+1 counters, which is always nice.
So I'm casting my commander and my background. And then what else will I do?
Oh, Will. I love
Where
Baldur's
there's a
Gate.
will, there's a tavern brawler.
That old chestnut.
Is he gonna start flirting with all of our characters? That's every...
I have not played Baldur's Gate, so I don't get that joke.
Everybody flirts with... Like, everybody tries to sleep with you. It's a very horny game.
It
Let
is.
me use my last 2 for a thrill of possibility. I'm gonna go ahead and discard this Wayfarer's Bauble and draw 2. Okay, cool. And then that's it. That's my turn. I'll pass.
Okay, dokie. I will untap. Draw for turn. gonna play myself. You know what? Guess we're gonna play this mountain as our land for turn. No, we actually do have Grixis. I guess we could actually cast stuff, but I don't think we're going to yet. Tap that for blue, black, and colorless. I'm gonna play Ramirez de Pedro, the Pillager. When it enters the battlefield, I'm gonna lose 2 life and create 2 treasure tokens. Whenever 1 or more pirates you control deal combat damage to a player, exile the top card of that player's library. You may cast that card for as long as it remains exiled. I'm gonna make myself 2 treasure tokens and lose 2 life. I love spending my life to get things. I don't know. It's basically what I do in the real world.
Ramirez enters.
Oh, yes. Blast you, Thalia land. I hate you.
Oh, yeah.
We're leaving.
Oh, no, I cast it before that.
Let's see here. Where are we going? We are going to the Hotel of Fears. I have not been here before. It's on a spacecraft. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library. You lose life equal to its mana value, and you may play that card this turn.
That's fine.
I will take that.
Okay, another land that can kill you. Excellent. Wonderful. If you roll 69, praise him. Whenever chaos ensues, choose a color. Put X +1/+1 counters on target creature you control, where X is your devotion to that color. Then you may sacrifice another creature.
What?
Jesus.
This is a happy place. I'm gonna pass my
This is
turn.
the Hotel California.
Yeah, this might be a quick game. Last weekend we played 2 Planechase games in an hour and a half. It was the quickest Planechase. Yeah, it was the quickest Planechase games I've ever played.
Oh, it's not a May. You have to.
Yeah, it has to happen, which is awful.
All I'm saying is, if you're gonna roll, don't have another creature out.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, what is the most expensive thing in this deck? I'm like, what terrible things can happen to me?
And you're just saying, I don't mind like losing life to cast stuff. Well, no, wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm like, whoops, should not have opened my mouth. I will pass on over.
Oh.
Let's see here.
So beginning my upkeep.
Sorry, I just start drawing. If I start drawing, just assume that I forgot to tell you that it's your turn.
You're okay, bud. So I exile beginning my upkeep, right?
Yep.
All right, land. Ah, Bubbling Beebles. Ah, it's 5 cast.
Oof.
I lose 5. Beep beep.
If you can't cast it, it stays exiled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
You can only
so
just play it
flip
this
that.
turn, unfortunately. Where?
And draw for turn.
They need to make more Beebles.
That was a land. Let's play Crystal Quarry. Can't play that. Shucks. Amara, darling, you have a land in graveyard, right?
I do. I have an Evolving Wilds.
Oh, cool. I'm going to exile it to make a blue.
Okay.
2 more. Speaking of Beebles, bouncing Beebles.
See, I'm helping.
And then show me potato salad. Hey, we're leaving.
Woo!
Yay, potato salad.
We're apparently just
Potato
going
salad.
Where are we going now? This is not a happy place, so I'm glad we're gone. We're gonna go to the Dark Barony over in Homelands. Whenever a non-black card is put into a player's graveyard, from anywhere that player loses 1 life. Whenever you roll a 69, each opponent discards a card. The wonderful Sir Conrad Plane.
Actually, doesn't
Just
seem that
slightly,
bad.
Yeah, it's
slightly
not,
better.
it's not completely terrible.
Then
Not into a good happy
Hey,
place
Proxy.
yet.
And hey, Sad Berserker. Apparently, I thought I had my chat up, and I did not. I was like, oh, nobody was talking today. Okay.
I'm done after that. Pass turn.
Nope, it's just me.
Alrighty. Untap. Upkeep. I will draw.
Hey, sad.
I
What's happening?
will
And Sue.
play.
And Jen.
Mountain.
Apparently, I missed a whole bunch of people.
I'm going to play the Power Stone.
I like that you're like, here's the scrap of paper.
Yep, I love
yeah.
it.
I keep forgetting that I really need to buy
I'll just send you
the.
one. I have so many copies, and like I can't use all of them, obviously. And like I use mine so often that I just have it in a plastic case because I'm like, well, yeah, it gets used a lot. Hey, Sabby Abby, what's happening?
All right, I'm going to tap, I get the Arcane Signet, I get the Powered Stone, and I'm going to pay 2 for a Demonic Tutor.
Yeah, my Captain Marvel tattoo. There's superheroes going all up my arm. There's her best friend,
yeah.
Jessica Drew. And also, we have a Rampant Growth from Sher McMurr, so everybody gets to go get a basic land and put it onto the battlefield tapped.
All right.
Thank you, Sher McMurr.
There you go.
I might get an island.
Well, I am searching my library already, so
There
I
he
guess I'll
goes.
just put this forest into play. Oh, you know what? That seems rad. I kind of want to play that. That will help everyone out.
Will. He's right here.
I just realized I don't play basics in this deck.
Oh no! I did.
Oh, wait a minute.
My last deck, my Brenner deck, I realized I only put 3 basics in the whole entire deck, and then I already had them all out, and I was like, oh, I'm on stream looking for basics I don't have. I'm like, fail to find. I don't know my deck well enough.
I think my Prismatic Bridge runs 5.
Like, I try to put them in there just in case.
I should.
I think that's the deck that barely has any basics in it. Now I'm gonna have to check.
Oh no. Did I just... Okay, never mind. I will add that to my hand. Gosh,
No proxy. No
I always have to make okay, there we go. I always have to make sure they're the right way, or else it just irks me if they are not the right way.
See, I turn everything left. It's just more natural for me to turn this direction, and that's how I've done it for 30 years. So now I'm just like, I can't not turn my lands and things that way. Like, I tried to do it the other day, and I'm like, oh my god, this hurts my wrist. This is not the direction that I turn my wrist.
It feels unnatural. I can't do it.
I'm like, this is no good.
He's like, why?
Like, I broke my wrist. My wrist just snaps. Like, Magic the Gathering injuries.
Turn lands wrong way. Broken wrist.
Yep.
Force injury list.
Like,
Alright, I will pass the turn after that.
Cool. Well, let's untap. There is no longer the upkeep Planechase, right?
nope.
So I will just exile for Tavern Brawler. It's a Spine Rock Null. Will gets +0/+0 until end of turn. Let's do this Spine Rock Null. My land for turn. It's got Hideaway 5. No, it's got Hideaway, but it should be Hideaway 4.
Man, this pirate is so cool.
This is a really odd 4 cards.
What's the stipulation on null for you to cast it?
An opponent must have been dealt 7 or more damage that turn. Does not have to be by me.
Oh yeah, I forgot it. I just had learned that, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Which, yeah, we'll do this one, and then these will go on the bottom in a random order. And then what will I do? I should probably get some dice rolling on the table. Huh?
Roll it up.
Roll them die.
Or
Shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em.
what I could do. Descent into Avernus.
Yeah, we'll end this game pretty quick, huh?
Yep, that's a thing. I love it.
That makes me very happy.
Group hug.
Supercharge.
Oh, I should have demonic tutored for that. We could have had two.
2 descents. I know I have a copy
What's the
somewhere.
I apologize. I forgot about the Planechase aspect of this game. What's the plane that we're currently on?
Whenever a non-black card is put into a player's graveyard from anywhere, that player loses 1 life.
Before I pass, I'm just gonna roll real quick.
Yeah, this is...
We're gonna chaos and see.
Okay, each opponent is going to discard a card, so we probably are going to lose some life. Do I just
I'm
want
gonna discard Tonrath's Glare.
I'm going to discard a Time Stream Navigator.
I'm discarding the Seed the Land, because I don't have tokens on me.
I will lose a life.
So everybody who discarded a non-black card loses a life, right?
Yepper. I had some in my hand, but I wanted those ones. So
Now I have passed.
Okie dokie. I will draw for turn. Ooh, that's shiny. I'm gonna play a Cavern of Souls. I'm gonna choose pirates as my creature type. Imagine that.
Good choice.
Aha! I know how to play this magic game. Let's see here. Do I want to roll before I do anything else? Yeah, I'll roll first. Nothing. We're not going anywhere. You got Beebles. Mox, you don't have anything. Benji, you do have Will. I think
I'm always free to get attacked.
I know.
Save the others.
And I might get to exile something cool from the top of your deck, which is
True.
I am going to come at you with Ramirez for 4 damage.
I will take the 4.
Okay, and I will
1, 2,
exile
3,
the top
4.
card of your library, and I can play it as
All
long
right.
as it remains exiled.
All players do get to see it?
Yep.
Okay,
Yepper.
it is a Palace Jailer.
Oh, that's
Hi,
fun.
Lenny.
I do like Palace Jailer. Hey, Lenny, what's happening? When Palace Jailer enters the battlefield, exile target creature your opponent controls. Until I just want to be the monarch. That's
Right?
Like I can use mana. Okay, yeah, that's why I give you treasures. Okay, but I don't want to use both my treasures to make white mana. Ugh. Maybe I will later. We'll think about it. We'll think on this situation. Do I want to roll again? Yeah, we'll roll and see if we can leave again. With the Fractured Power Stone, we're leaving. Okay. Where are we
We're
going?
getting out of here.
Where are we going? We're going to the Pyramid of Mars. On Mars. Hey, so we don't have just Earth, we have Mars as well. That's a much better planet. There's nobody there. When you planeswalk to the Pyramid of Mars, at the beginning of your upkeep, surveil 2, which is we can look at the top 2 cards of our library and then put any number of them into the graveyard and the rest on the bottom in any order, depending on what you're feeling. Whenever chaos ensues, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Okay, cool. I'm going to surveil 2 real quick. This deck likes to reanimate things, but also there's a Deathrite Shaman out that kind of is scaring me, so I will just...
I sure is mostly just for mana creation.
I'm just going to put those back on top. And then I think I am going to...
Miko.
play a black.
Miko, what you doing, sweetheart?
Oh.
Oh.
She looks,
You.
her and Khaleesi look so much alike.
Yeah.
Cats and playmats.
Yep, they're nice and squishy, and they're square. Or rectangular, at least. I'm going to play a Skeleton Crew. Each other creature you control that's a skeleton or a pirate gets +1/+1. It's a 3/3. Whenever one or more creature cards leave your graveyard, create a 2/2 black skeleton pirate creature token. And then I can pay 1 black and 5 colorless and return it from the graveyard to the battlefield tapped. And then I think... Do we like this place? I don't know. We'll tap and try to roll again. Oh, we're leaving. Okay. Apparently, there's a lot of Planechase.
I don't want anyone else to surveil.
Oh my god, this place is so silly. We're going to Garabor in Kaladesh. At the beginning of combat on your turn, until end of turn, each non-creature, non-vehicle artifact you control becomes a 5/3 vehicle in addition to its other types, gains trample, haste, and crew 2.
What the hell?
Yeah, there's nothing like jumping in your soul ring or your treasures and running at people. Whatever.
We have a scry redemption, by the way.
Ooh, everybody scry one.
Ooh.
Thank you, Shermicmer. Whenever chaos ensues, return target non-creature artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, so we'll scry one. I already know what this card is, so I guess I'll put it right back on top. And then I guess I will pass my turn. Almost every Monday night when I'm playing with my friend Tom,
Reflecting pool?
I have a cat on half of my board, and then I'm just playing on this side of the board.
Mine will come up and scream like crazy, but did not jump up. I'm like, come on, man, you can come up here, lay in my lap or something, bud. Instead, you just hear the background,
Screaming at you like, why are you not paying attention to me?
and I'm like, I'm looking right at you, I'm paying you attention, come on up. Like, no, I don't want it now.
We got a planar chaos redemption.
The chaos ability is going off. Everybody. If
What does that do again?
Whenever chaos ensues, return target non-creature artifact card from your graveyard to your hand.
No.
I don't think I
I
have.
think you have a Wayfarer's Bauble in there.
Oh, I do have a Wayfarer's Bauble.
It's just the active player?
Nope, everybody.
Oh. Okay, well, I will.
I'll take it with waiver.
Wayfarer's Bauble.
Enjoy, everybody.
Ha!
Man, I didn't bobble.
No.
I wish I bobbled.
Oh, goodness, you.
All I did was discard it.
And you got it back, see?
Yes. Let's get a little chaotic here. How about that, huh?
Sounds good.
That hasn't
Mr.
happened
Pickle
yet.
over there. You have a land in graveyard, right?
I do. I have a Marsh Flats.
Go ahead and exile for me, buddy.
Yep.
We're gonna play Possibility Storm.
Yes.
When a player casts a spell from their hand, you exile it. Then exile cards from the top of your library until you hit a card that shares a card type with it, and you cast that one instead. Then you put all cards exiled back in your bottom of your library in a random order.
Love it.
So whatever you cast, you exile it. You get whatever else off the top of your library that's the same type as it, and then everything else that got exiled gets put on the bottom.
Chaos!
Chaos!
Hey,
And I roll to leave while we're here, and I get nothing. Pass turn.
all right. Miko, I'm sorry. I need you. Come on. I want you here.
You're like,
I know.
I cannot currently
know.
see
I
my
know.
board.
Daddy is so mean right now. I will untap. I will draw for turn. And I'm going to play a land. Windswept Heath. I'm going to tap the Fracture Power Stone to cast this Wayfarer's Bauble, and then Chaos.
Okay,
So we
I like
Both
reveal.
of us have now turned our Wayfarer's Baubles into something.
Yeah,
else.
into something else cool.
So it's reveal until I get an artifact.
Yep.
Anything that matches with this. If it's just an artifact, it has to be an artifact, yes.
Oh, okay.
But if it's like a vehicle, it could be a vehicle or artifact.
Both the Scholars, Secret Rendezvous, Bloodstained in My Air, so land, Cultivate, Howling Mind.
Love it.
Hey!
More
And so the
spells I
rest
can't
go on
cast in my hand.
Everything exiled, including your spell you tried to cast, gets put on the bottom in the random order, bud.
Oh, okay. So there we
You
go.
still get
Love it.
technically keep that, but now it's gone.
Make sure these are the right side up. There we go.
The wonderful double sleeve deck there.
That thing is a tower.
Oh, this is the triple sleeve deck.
Oh yeah, I forgot you triple sleeved it.
It's like up to here. It's really
It's a
high.
skyscraper.
I will pay 3 and I will play my commander. And I will get to keep it because it's not from my hand. And I
Notably
can't
not from hand.
do anything else. I guess I will roll.
You could always drive your Howling Mind around. It does gain haste.
I could, but
And your Arcane Signet, they get haste, so maybe they can attack the tank.
I have 3.
unfortunately, I still don't have a creature yet, though. I can't crew it.
Oh yeah, I forgot
that's
the bridge
right.
is not a.
Yeah.
I apparently don't play creatures. But I will roll. Let's see what we get. I don't have a... Well, I do, but...
We are going nowhere.
I'm okay with Kaladesh. I like staying here. I will... I'm going to end my turn, and I'm just going to do the Windswept Teeth while it is not my turn.
Okay, I will go ahead and get my turn started then. I will untap. We will do a descent. So everybody lose 2 life and make 2 treasures.
Woohoo!
AKA, this is really interesting with the vehicle plane.
I know, because all those treasures can turn into vehicles.
Yeah, so then I will Tavern Brawler trigger, so I will exile the top card. Oh, it is a Delayed Blast Fireball.
Uh-oh.
So Will gets +3/+0 until end of turn, and then I'll draw for turn. Alright, well, let's go ahead and play this mountain. Yeah, I don't see any reason why not. Let's play the Delayed Blast Fireball. So, because I'm casting it from exile, it will deal 5 damage to each creature my opponent controls and 5 damage to each of you.
Oh no. Do not like this.
Rude.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Bye, guys. And I will take 5. Go to 30.
Nothing happens other than that. Yeah, we'll just do the thing. Imara, I'm gonna swing a 4-power will at you.
Okay, I will take it. Go to 26, and that's 4 commander damage.
Awesome. Post-combat main phase, because you took a total of 9 damage, I will
That I
cast
did.
this spell from my Spine Rock Knoll. It's a Memory Worm. Whenever I cast a spell from anywhere other than my hand, it deals 2 damage to target player. That player discards a card, then draws a card, and I put a +1/+1 counter on Memory Worm. This is gonna be fun with possibilities.
Yeah, this. I forgot that.
then-
Jeepers.
Jeepers. I like that. I will go ahead and cast that Wayfarer's Bauble. So let's do the thing. Ooh, come on. It is a combustible gear hulk.
Oh my gosh, that's.
It sure is.
So, because it is cast, I will have Del. You can take 2 damage, discard a card, then draw a card. And then, when it enters, Imara, would you like to have me draw 3 cards or mill 3 cards and take damage?
I will have you draw 3 cards.
Why, thank you.
I'm too afraid to see what happens if I don't.
Look at this deck just popping off.
Yeah.
Let us go ahead and use 1 treasure to cast this barbarian class, except for I won't. We'll go find another enchantment.
Oh yeah. Possibility Storm. It is so silly.
Yeah, Sword of Hours, a few lands, there's a deflecting SWAT, Bitter Reunion. So, Amara, you can go ahead and take 2.
Okay.
Discard a card and then draw a card. When Bitter Reunion enters, I may discard a card if I do draw 2 cards.
Discard. Let's see. What do we want to discard? Probably this Restless Vent, I guess.
I'll discard a Castle Embereth and draw 2.
I take 2.
Gravy. Okay, cool. I've very clearly done enough. I will move to... I still have not rolled any dice.
Okay.
Let's... I'm going to move to end step. I will discard down a hand. Oh, wait. What plane? We're on that vehicle plane.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll. Nothing will happen. Okay, so I need to discard 2. So I will discard these 2 mountains. And pass.
Okay, I will untap. I will draw for turn. What do we want to do? I guess we'll do this first. Tap this.
Do we have Howling Mine?
Oh yeah, we have a Howling Mine. I got
Yeah.
draw 2. Woohoo!
That throws off everything. So I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't. Like, we're just gonna skip that draw.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought you did draw.
I forgot that card existed.
Me too. I'm gonna play a Spectral Sailor. That's gonna go into the possibility of storms. A Rogue's Passage, a Reach Sanitarium, a Wayfarer's Bauble, a Thriving Isle, a Dire Fleet Ravager.
We each lose a third of my life.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That card, and it's a wizard too. That makes no sense to me.
Pirate Wizard.
I need to calculate this.
Worst wizard
24
ever.
I will lose 13.
Let's round it
by
up, so I'll lose 8.
3. I lose 8.
Yeah. So,
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
We are cruising for a short.
yeah,
game.
we might get 2 games in here. Let's see here. That's gross. Okay. 1. Do we want to do that? Yeah, I guess so. That's fine. 2, 3, and 4. I'm gonna bring out Admiral Brass Unsinkable. When she enters the battlefield, I'm gonna mill 4 cards. And at the beginning of combat on my turn, I may return a pirate creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. It has base power and toughness 4/4 and has haste until end of turn. I'll mill a Siren Storm Tamer, a Black Market Connections, a Sulphur Falls, and a Departed Deckhand. What do you do, Departed Deckhand? Oh yeah, pretty cool. Okay, those will go into my graveyard. We will go to combat. On combat, I will bring back a creature from my graveyard. Should we just do that? That seems silly. Let's do it. Let's bring Ramirez back. He's going to become a 4/4, and I will lose 2 life and make more treasures. There we go. Well, I have 6 treasures now. I forgot I was going to crew these treasures and drive them at somebody. What do we want to do? I do have haste. Oh yeah, and I do get to exile something if I do that. And now you've got a 6/6 first striker over there. You got going on over here. No, Dell has nothing. Mox, do you have no creatures either? Oh no.
Nope.
Oh no.
It's been a while, but I did kill all the creatures.
Yeah, you did. I don't really. Part of me is like, I don't want to take everybody out. I might need them. I am just going to pass my turn. How about that?
Ooh.
Got all this mana and treasures, at least.
I'll play Underground River for turn. So I drew something even crazier.
Hope it's not a warp world.
Nope.
It could be something else, though. Or it will be something else, I guess,
It will be
with the
something.
Possibility Storm.
It is something that I love playing with the Possibility Storm. An Omen Machine.
Except for it won't be an omen machine.
It won't be an omen machine.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Because of your
you're right.
possibility
Damn it.
storm.
Well, I tried.
The possibilities.
Artifact.
I love Omen Machine.
Biovisionary, Scornful Egotist, Fog, Tybalt, Forest, Reef, got Norin, Gemstone Mine, got a Noggle Ransacker, Master of Arms, Kentara the Smiling Cat, Evil Eye. I got artifacts in here, I promise.
Somewhere.
Second City, Savage Lands. There's Godzilla again.
Hey, Godzilla.
Got Fiddle Lip.
And
Monastery.
Godzuki.
Crushed Land. There we go. Arcane Signet.
Woohoo!
Yeah,
We
got
got there.
Ramp, baby. How much did that cost
I got my
you?
own
Yeah.
spells. I'm like, no, Omen
most,
Machine would have made it great.
most expensive arcane signet ever.
Right? Shoot. Shuffle. Toil and trouble. And then, only because I have the man, I'm a second last treasure. Tap my arcane signet for Basking Capybara.
Is that from hand?
Yes. It's a creature.
It'll be something else.
Chaos!
City of Brass. Nomad Outpost. Oh, here we go. Fan favorite.
What is that?
Has assist. You could pay up to 3 to cast it, but I'm just casting it free. Pay 2, gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Any player may activate this ability.
Sure. Seems likely.
Yeah, that is
This is
actually
my
kind of
shenanigans
fun.
deck.
Like, just to screw somebody over at some point during an attack or something.
This deck is all the weird flavor cards I just love for Magic. You saw Scornful Egotist, Fibblethip, Norin, all stuff like that. Kentara.
Things that do weird,
my
weird
samurais.
effects.
I love it. And that's all I got. So I'm going to roll real quick before I pass turn because that's a thing. We're leaving.
We're leaving.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Get us away from Imara's.
Yeah, for my treasure trove I have here. We're going to the city of Daleks on the plane of Skaro. Whenever you attack, target opponent loses X life, where X is the number of artifacts you control.
Oh no.
Get away from here too.
Whenever chaos ensues for each opponent, you create a 3/3 black Dalek artifact creature token with menace that attacks that opponent this turn if able. Those tokens gain haste. Sacrifice them at the beginning of the next end step.
Holy moly. In one fire out of one fire into another fire.
Let's just go into another terrible place.
Well, I'm done.
Alrighty, let's see what we do. Untap. Upkeep. I get the Prismatic Bridge trigger, so we are going to reveal Magus of the Vineyard. At the beginning of each player's pre-combat main phase, add green to that player's mana pool. I will draw for turn. I will play an island.
Oh, Feral Hydra does do that. That's cool.
Oh, I'm supposed to draw 2 cards per turn. I will play the island either way, and I think I have... I'll definitely have more artifacts. Let's play a Soul Ring. That will be... There's the Cultivate, a Mana Confluence, an Arid Mesa, Command Tower, the Descent into Avernus. It'll be a Gruul Signet.
So close.
Almost got that
Oh,
other
Mana
descent.
Mana Rock for Mana Rock. Alright, we will put these in a random order. Those there. Whoop, let's not drop all those. Alright, so I'm going to red, green, red, and colorless. Let us cast the Bold Weir Heavyweight, which is going to be... There's a Heroic Intervention, a Simic Signet, a Questing Feldergriff.
Hey!
Those heavyweights are fun.
Oh, I love heavyweights.
I love questing. That questing Feldergriff is one of my favorite decks. That's my group
Same.
deck. I'm just giving everybody hippos. I'm just like, you want some life? I'll give you life. Here you go. Enjoy.
I'm going to then cast, paying 1, 2, 3, 4, Hunted Wumpus, which will be... we got Glunch.
Yay! Everything's getting better.
Yeah, you were getting some massive upgrades over there. Well, I don't know if the heavyweights upgraded or not.
I wanted everyone to definitely get their best stuff, but that is okay. I will...
Will, right here.
I'm going to go to end step. At the beginning of my end step, choose a player. They get 2, or they put 2+1/+1 counters on target creatures they control. Choose a second player, draw a card, and another player gets a treasure token. So, we'll just kind of do that in order. Benji, you can put 2+1/+1 counters on a creature you control. Amara, you get to draw a card, and Del, you get to create 2 treasure tokens.
Sweet, thank you.
That's a card.
And I will end my turn with that.
All right. Well, let's move to mine. I will untap. Upkeep. I will go ahead and exile the top card. It's a Nixos, Shrine to Nyx. Then I will draw 2.
We will descend as well.
Yeah. So we each take 4 and make 4 treasures.
Woo!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, so I've got a significant... Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and play the Nixos. And then
treasures.
Let's... I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's definitely good. Well, let's not do it just yet. Let's see what we can upgrade to.
Don't forget, during your pre-combat main phase, you'll get your Howling Mine 2 draws.
Yep, I got that.
And you get 2 green mana to your mana pool as well.
Awesome. So let's use 1 with those green and a red to cast Passionate Archaeologist, except for it will be a different enchantment. Maddening Hex! Yes! Okay, so when this enters, I get to attach it to a player. Del, you have been cursed with a Maddening Hex. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, roll a d6. It will. I will roll a d6. Maddening Hex will deal damage to you equal to the result, and then I will randomly attach it to another player.
Rude.
Love this card.
Yeah, that is pretty sweet. I need to get that for my
It is not cheap.
curse deck. Was it in a commander deck, or was it in...
Yeah, it was in a Baldur's Gate precon. I believe it was the Vrondis one.
Okay.
And I believe it's like $12.
Wow. I know I have the deck back there somewhere.
I will use another green and a red for a Runaway Steamkin, but we'll find out what else we're getting instead. So this is going to be a creature. A lot of lands. Ebony Flies, an artifact. We'll get Inti. Hi, Inti. So Inti says whenever I attack, I may discard a card. When I do, put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature. It gains trample. Whenever I discard one or more cards, exile the top card of my library, I may play that card until my next end step. Oh, this is 2 Memory Worm triggers, by the way. So we'll hit Del and Pickle with those. So you'll each lose 2 life, and then discard a card, then draw a card.
I'm going to discard this Tatiova and draw.
And then Memory Worm will get 2+1/+1 counters. Alright. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have upgraded, y'all. We went from 7 to 10 by spending 2.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, I'm not mad about it. Let's tap for 10. And I guess see what else we get. This possibility storm is making me very happy. This is like I should really consider putting that card into this deck.
Yeah, it's
it's so much fun, dude.
I have it. I have a Nasari. The is it one the flip the Dean, and it's in there. And similar to this, I do control the ability to cast certain things from exile, so it bypasses it. I don't really. Let's do is we'll use 7 on a Brass's Bounty. Let's see what kind of sorcery fun we get. So Curse of Opulence, a mountain, Vexing Puzzle Box, Reckless Impulse. Oh, that sucks. Imara, you can take the Memory Worm trigger.
Okie dokie. I'll take 2. I will discard.
So Reckless Impulse says I can exile the top 2 cards of my library
Hostage
until my
taker.
next turn. I may play those cards. That'll be a Mountain and a Reckless Endeavor. Wow, that was a serious downgrade on mana. I was hoping I'd hit my Surge to Victory. But I'm having fun with this, so let's see what else I can do. I'll use... Oh, we're still at... What plane are we on?
The City of the Daleks. Whenever you attack, target opponent loses X life, where X is the number of artifacts you control.
I don't hate that. I currently have 5, 6.
Yeah.
That could be worse. Okay, so I'll use my 3 remaining mana and 1 for a Nyx Lotus, and we'll see what artifact I get. A Ruby Medallion. Del, you can take the Memory Worm trigger. So lose 2, discard a card, and then draw. Alright. I have not rolled any dice. This is so wild. I guess we'll move to combat?
Before you move to combat, I am going to convoke a spell. Or attempt to, anyway. I'm going to pay 2 treasures, pay 2 black. I want to play a lethal scheme, which will turn into something else. Let's see here. Mounted Anchor, Legendary Indomitable. I don't know what I'm going to run into, actually.
I like that, though. That's fun.
How about a Rakdos Charm?
All right. Well, I'm going to respond to that. And we'll see what we get with a Tybalt's Trickery. So let's see what instant. This is probably not good for me. Mountain, Scavenger Grounds, Chaos Channeler, Mountain, Wild Magic Sorcerer, Swiftfoot Boots, Surge to Victory. You find some prisoners. I can destroy an artifact. Imara, please exile the top 3 cards of your library.
Okay, It is a island, a Frostboil Snarl, and Captain Lannery Storm.
Delightful. I will choose Lannery Storm.
Okie dokie.
Alright, cool. So you have a Rakdos Charm.
I do have a Rakdos Charm, and I'm gonna play another card. Let's see, I'll get rid of 2 treasures, 3 treasures. Oops, that'll be 5. There we go. I'm gonna play a Chaos Orb. We'll see what that turns into.
With the memory worm trigger, I'm gonna hit Pickle with that one.
Okay, so I take 2, discard, and draw.
Sorcery, Faithless Looting, Captivating Crew, Clumbering Necropolis.
I will discard this Folio of Fancies.
Prize
And draw.
More lands. I love Broadside Bombardiers. That might be one of my favorite new cards. It's so silly. Bridges. Evacuation. Return all creatures to their owner's hands.
Oh, wow.
So I guess the Rakdos Charm I will... Benji, I think I'm going to exile your graveyard.
Well, you have the Evacuate first.
Yes, I will. Everybody will return their creatures to their hands. Okay, so that will be cast.
Yeah,
These will all be shuffled.
Bloop.
And then we'll return everything.
And then you're exiling my graveyard.
Yep.
Cool.
And then Lannery Storm. Does Storm go back to my hand, or does she go to graveyard?
Neither. I have the
Neither.
ability
Okay.
to cast her.
Okay, so she's just gonna hang out in exile. Okay.
Yeah. But since I have not moved to combat, I'll go ahead and continue playing. And we'll play dumb games and see what happens. Oh no, my commander's in my hand. This is uncomfortable. Well, okay. I'll use 1 treasure to cast my commander. Possibility Storm will replace that with something else.
Oh
So
yeah, I didn't think about that. I put my commander in my hand too. I was like, oh, yeah.
We will get a Rampaging Ferocidon. So Menace, players can't gain life whenever another creature enters the battlefield. It deals 1 damage to that creature's controller. Instead of shuffling Will into my library, I will put Will in my command zone. Let's pay 1 for that memory worm. Get another creature. It'll be Delina.
Ooh.
Delina's not great with the Rampaging Ferocidon, let me tell you. Oh, whoops.
Place with some dice rolls on her.
Yeah, now that my commander is safely in the command zone. I will.
You just had to get rid of them for it to happen.
Right? I think we'll just go ahead and use 1 more for Inti and just see what we get here. So, Maniform Hellkite.
I do like that card.
Okay, cool. So we will lose another life for that. And then I guess now I'll officially move into combat. I will pay 1 and sacrifice Bitter Reunion to give my creatures haste. And I will definitely try to kill the table. Might as well end it while we can. I will send Delina at Del. We'll send the Maniform Hellkite at Imara.
Do they have haste?
I gave them haste by sacrificing Bitter Reunion. Well, actually, I need to do 6 to Imara.
You'll also get the artifact triggers too, or from the city, so you'll be able to make somebody lose X life.
Now that's 2, yeah.
That was my fear, is that I was going to die to that anyway.
Well, let's do it. You're the Planechase host. Let's kill you with Planechase.
That sounds good.
So yeah, I'll swing the mana form at Amara.
Okay.
And then I will swing, I guess, these two at Dell. The attack trigger for the city, I will deal 2 to Amara.
Okay.
And then I will roll a d20. So let's see. Whenever choose target creature you control, then roll a d20. I will choose the Hellkite. I don't have my commander, so I can't double the rolls. That is a 20, though. So I will create a mana form
Critical hit.
token and lose a life. Then we will roll
again.
That is a 1. One more.
You went from critical hit to critical miss.
That's okay. It's all right. I got to roll dice on my dice deck. So let's see. Tapped and attacking. So I get to decide where they're going. So these are going at Dell. I'll send these at you, Pickle.
I will take it all.
So that will kill Amara and
Nope.
Pickle.
Boop, boop, boop.
And then
How much am I taking?
6.
You got this, Dell.
Yeah.
And
I don't.
They get exiled at the end of combat. Yeah, so they will go away.
Even on the D21?
Yeah, the 21
Yeah,
wall.
no, the 15 through 20 is what lets you continue to roll.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I will exile my cards from Reckless Impulse, and then go ahead and pass the turn.
Dun, 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 dun.
So you no longer
Either
have
that or
2
Descent
draws,
kills you.
Have one draw.
But you do have
It is a
Maddening
land.
Hex, you do have a Maddening Hex still on you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, what do I do?
The next time you would cast a non-creature spell, I will roll a d6 and you'll take that much damage.
Cool.
How many guns do you have aimed at us?
Just the ones that have been given to me.
So I'm going to cast a sorcery.
Okay, so let's roll that d6.
Da, 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 da.
1 or 2. 1 or 2.
How about
Ah!
Hey, good game.
Good game.
Holy moly.
That was so silly.
Yeah, that was a wild Planechase game. So, I don't.
That was the fewest amount of turns I've had Descent in play.
So, I was thinking we could play another game if we hit. Let's see. Once we hit 3 o'clock, the Havoc Festival will start. Which is. That way the game doesn't go crazy long, just in case, because it might. Players can't gain life. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player loses half their life, rounded up.
I love
Good to
that.
me.
That way,
Good.
we have 35 minutes, and
I will
then shit starts to get serious.
love that. I'm gonna switch decks.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna play this Owl. I have an Owl Voltron deck.
An Owl Voltron deck? That sounds wonderful. What do I...
People are like, how does that work? Don't you want to kill your commander? And I'm like, yep, let's see what happens.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna play Agatha since she's just sitting here.
Thank you for enduring my very long nonsense.
Oh no, that was good times.
Memory Worm and Possibility Storm, y'all. Did not think that through until it was in play, and then I was like, oh.
Let's put those on the bottom. Let me grab this real quick.
I got a terrible hand. I'm keeping.
It's so funny
that's
because
what that is.
Lenny's hashtag looks like it says possibilities tour mine very deck.
It does. Now I can't unsee that.
It's the storm in every where my mind is like, I see mine. Anything about me, and I pick up on it.
I gotta go see if I can find a possibility storm to throw in my one deck, because that's just silly.
I've seen it used as like a really like oppressive way to like lock down the table. Because like possibility storm and like containment priest, or possibility storm and any like if you were to cast a spell with no mana.
See, I don't want people not to be able to play. That's
no. I just want pure chaos. That's why.
Yeah, that's
which is absolutely what happened, and I loved it every second of it.
So I'm gonna randomize us one time here.
Change places.
Mara just wanted to go first.
Yep, Yep, that's all I wanted. So
what you're putting down.
We're going to start at the Kerblam Warehouse. Whenever one or more creatures you control deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. Whenever chaos ensues until your next turn, non-creature artifacts you control gain tap, sacrifice this artifact, flip a coin. If you win the flip, this artifact deals 3 damage to any target.
Interesting.
I love that.
Yeah, it's so weird. Especially when you have a bunch of treasures.
One?
Yeah, it's one of the Doctor Who ones.
That's pretty neat. I haven't seen all of them yet.
Every once in a while, I run into a new one. I'm like, oh. Okay.
I've had some for a few years now where I'm like, what's this? Oh, this is an old one. How come I never seen this one before? Hello.
Yeah, that's the thing is, like, a lot of times, like, when you build commander decks, too, you put something in there and you're like, oh, yeah, this is going to be awesome, and then you just never see it again. Like, it's in your deck. You're just like, okay.
It's there somewhere.
I think I will keep this, and I'm also going to skip away briefly because I forgot I had the proxy in here, which is just not even a proxy of the card. It's just one of those ad cards. So I'm going to go grab the actual card, and I'll be right back.
I made a boo-boo. So this was my hand from the last game that I forgot to shuffle into my deck. So I will shuffle this hand away.
I'm looking around my area to make sure I didn't forget.
Yeah, a lot of times I'll just throw my exile pile off to the side, and then like I finish the game and put everything away, and I'm like, oh, whoops.
It was an okay hand too.
I do need at least some lands to play. That's... Playable amount of lands I will take. Okay, I'll take this. That's good. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There we go. Okay.
What are the trans flag colors?
Pink, white, and blue.
Honestly, I got some random dice that's pretty darn close. It's more of a blue in the middle.
Yeah,
and a white.
It is very close. I mean, if you count the numbers as the white.
Yeah, I think I can do that. The guy looks like a candy. I kind of want to eat it.
The dice that look like candies, like these little Planechase dice, some of the sparkly ones just remind me of those little gummy or the gum that are like little cubes.
Oh yeah, my spouse got a set of dice that's rubber or like silicone. Every time I touch them, I'm like, man, I just want to chew on one of these.
I will start us out when you are ready.
I've decided against keeping that hand.
Okay.
I had a playable hand and then I forgot those cards.
So,
Oh no.
Shuffling something.
I had a playable hand, and then I remembered, oh, these cards are from my last game I put to the side.
Oh no.
And so then I had to reshuffle my deck and fully randomize it, right? Okay, I'll keep. That's fine.
Back to 40 life.
Oh, that might be good to start.
Yeah.
Games start immediately die.
Yeah.
Right.
Be like, oh, I lost everybody.
Oh.
First turn
That
kill.
hand.
Okay, I think I'm gonna keep this.
All right, we're We're gonna go with it. This is a very...
I'm good too, bud.
Yeah, this is it's a hand,
Everybody's got hands
but
up.
it has lands in it, so.
I will start us out then. I will draw a card. I will play a Thriving Bluff. I'm going to make it make green as its other color, because that's the only 2 colors I'm playing. And then I'll pass.
Alright. Draw a card. Oh, that is much better than I was thinking I'd have this early. Because I drew a Soul Ring.
Ooh.
So let's just go ahead and use it right away and put out a Shrionic Resonator.
Nice.
And Aura Wastes. Paying myself for 1 for Birds of Paradise. Pass turn.
Alright, draw for turn. I will play this in Doth the Triome and pass.
Okey-dokey. I'll untap. I will draw. I will play myself a Forest. And then I will tap 2, and I'll bring Agatha out. Activated abilities of creatures you control called X left, where X is her power, and then the effect can't make a cost less than 1, and then I can also pay 4 colorless, and Gruul and other creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain trample and haste until end of turn. I will pass my turn.
What's the plane we're on again?
We are on the Kerblam Warehouse. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, you create a treasure token.
And then what's the
If chaos ensues, until your next turn, your non-creature artifacts gain the ability to tap and sacrifice the artifact, and then flip a coin. If you win the flip, it deals 3 damage to target any target.
Okay. Well, I'll play a Plains, and we'll play a Sigarda's Aid. And then let's just roll the planar die.
Sounds good.
Chaos will ensue.
Would you like to blow up your stuff?
And do stuff, and I will pay nothing and pass.
You don't want to tap your soul ring and blow it up for 3 damage?
That sounds atrocious.
And do a little bit of gambling, huh?
Yeah.
Who doesn't love... I love chaos things. I don't care. But, like... I might get to keep my card. I might not. Whatever.
Right.
Question is, do I get Possibility Storm again?
Oh, gosh.
Considering it was the next card I was going to draw, I'm going to say yeah.
Sure. I don't see why not.
I'm going to go hand, give a good old shuffle, and then discard a card at random.
Oh, we've got a card draw.
Ooh, thanks, Sher McMurr. Everybody draw a card.
That's a good card.
I do like this card.
It helps me not have to discard the card I searched for, so hopefully that doesn't happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I have a D8? Somewhere.
Oh, you could let... I was going to say, you don't have to roll for it if you want to.
Yeah, because you could just do like this sort of thing,
Yeah.
and then someone can just choose.
Pick a number, any number.
3.
Benji, pick a number.
Oh.
3?
Imara said 3. We're going to go with that one.
Oh, come on!
Oh, was it? Ah! I really wanted the Possibility Storm.
Well,
Oh no!
chaos!
I have some crazy
Not
cards
cast
in here.
anything before ending turn. I'm gonna roll. Chaos. What does that do?
Your artifacts can
That's
be blown up.
sacrifice an artifact. Yeah, I don't got any. I'll pay 1 to roll again. Nothing. I'm done. I've embarrassed myself enough.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep. I'll draw a card. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, that actually helps out a lot. I'm going to play a Plains, and I am going to get the Power Stone. And then I'm going to roll.
Oh,
See what
there it is.
happens.
We got a ramp.
We're leaving. Oh, we have a rampant growth as well. Thank you, Lenny.
Yay! Oh, that helps me so much.
Yeah, that actually, I was like, I hope I draw into some lands. I will grab a mountain as my land for a turn. And we will.
I will grab a mountain as a land for.
Also, we are leaving.
I will make a mental note to add basics to this set. At least one.
See, we're learning lessons as we play.
We got a free shuffle though.
That is true.
Shoot.
And we are going to the Dalek Intensive Care. Whenever you planeswalk to the Dalek Intensive Care, and at the beginning of your upkeep, exile a non-Dalek creature token you control. If you do, create a 3/3 black Dalek artifact creature token with menace. It gains haste until end of turn. Whenever chaos ensues, target Dalek you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. So that, and it is not a May. So
Interesting.
Oh. So wait, it's a bit.
yeah,
Exile a non-Dalek creature you control.
yep. And if you do, which you have to, you gotta and then you create a Dalek.
I hate that.
I hate this. Okie dokie.
No.
Well,
it depends.
yeah, I'm gonna untap. I'm gonna exile my commander and create a Dalek. Excellent.
Everything is awful.
Yeah, I'm like, I want my commander. I'm gonna draw my card for turn. Let's see here. We are going to play Castle Garenbrig. It will come into play not tapped because I got the right things to do, or the right forest.
I realize I have 8 cards in hand due to the draw before, so I am going to discard a card. It is a swamp.
I'm going to play Azusa Lost but Seeking. I can play 2 additional lands on each of my turns. I'm going to play an Exotic Orchard as my next land. I guess I'll attack with this Dalek. And I guess I'll just start in the corner. Benji, I will come at you for 3. Hey, Uncle Russ, what is happening?
Kansas piece, yeah. Okay, I'll take 3.
And then I will try to leave this place. We're leaving.
Yay!
Otherwise, Azusa was going to become a Dalek. Everybody's just... the Mondasian colony ship. Whenever a creature attacks, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each other creature you control that shares a creature type with it. Whenever chaos ensues, turn target creature face down. It becomes a 2/2 Cyberman.
All right.
Apparently, we're going to all the Doctor Who places. I will pass my... Actually, you know what? I will play my Fractured Power Stone now that I have enough mana. And then I will tap and see if we can leave this place again. Okay. We're here. This is where we are right now. I'll pass.
There's a planar chaos.
Oh! The chaos symbol has gone off. Everybody gets to choose. Chaos is turn target creature face down. It becomes a 2/2 Cyberman. So which creatures would you guys like to turn? We'll just start up in the corner. I will, unfortunately, turn...
Didn't you turn your token? Wait, no.
Yeah,
I don't think you can turn a token face down.
I don't think I can turn a token face down. I don't know what happens to a token if it gets turned face down.
Tokens can be double face now.
Okay, excellent. So I guess I'm probably ending with a Cyberman now.
Yeah, is it up to 1?
It has to be a target creature face down. Yeah, it's no maze. It just has to be a creature. So.
Well, hang on. Uncle Russ said not so fast.
Oh, okay. What do you got for us, Russ?
Because chaos ensuing, if I meant don't change planes. Oh. Yeah, I guess. So well, it's yeah. You just have 2 Cybermen.
Okay.
Because all we could do is we can't turn something over that's already been turned over.
Yeah. Otherwise, I just keep flipping upside down.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll pass my turn.
Okay.
Apparently, none of my creatures are going to stay what they were in this game.
I will draw. I will play a planes. I will go ahead and tap for Ow. And then I'm gonna roll the... Well, hang on. Whenever chaos ensues, target... I still have the... This one won't pull up. What's the name of this plane that we're on?
The Mandalsian colony ship. MONDASSIAN.
Okay, because it's just
I see,
refusing to come up. Yeah, and
Yeah, it gave me a soul ring,
we
safe
go.
passage.
Maybe if you click special cards, maybe?
Turn target creature face down.
Yeah, why is
Okay,
it not
so-
coming up?
Yeah, I'm gonna just scale back a little bit. We'll play Ow, but I want to do this first. Nothing. Okay, so now I'll go ahead.
Oh, that's weird. If you just put in colony, it'll come up. But for some reason, the actual first word does not show up.
And then let's go ahead and just play this commander's plate. It will enter and equip to Ow. So currently an 8/7 that has protection from everything that is. I'll pass.
Man, I kind of want that needs to be turned into a Cyberman.
I was trying to get out of here.
Totally invisible.
I put my, oh, there's my hand. I was like, where's my hand at?
I don't really want to cast anything if it's going to go away. That's the hard part. Let's try to get out of here. Nope. Nope. One more roll, come on. Potato salad. Ah, chaos.
Yeah, you
I would say that you could tap your 2 mana to get a Fractured Power Stone and then tap it for the roll.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
also
Oh,
you
yeah,
get to turn
I'll do
something
that,
into a
so-
Cyberman.
I'm assuming it will be.
Yeah, I'm assuming your dragon is now a Cyberman.
I hate
Yep.
this.
Cyberman for everyone.
Wait,
This
did
is-
my bird
This
get
is
turned into a
legit
Cyberman
the
too?
worst. Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything would have been. 'Cause
Yeah.
there wasn't a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, just making sure. It's not the double Cyberman. And that will be the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Untap.
Oh, play
Up.
chase.
Draw.
This is awful.
I am going to play Breeding Pool tapped. Pay 3. And actually, oh yeah, no. Descent into Everness.
Love it.
And I will have my free roll.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, we're leaving.
We're leaving!
Woohoo! We are going to the besieged Viking village. All creatures have boast. Pay 1, put +1/+1 counter on this creature. Whenever chaos ensues, put an indestructible counter on target creature you control that attack this turn. Fun! Fun. Okay. You all good, Max?
Yep, I am all good.
I will untap. I will draw for turn. I will play a forest. Love it. Gross. I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, and we will tap. You know what? I forgot I could do that. Make 6 green mana. That's a lot of mana. Okay. Maybe we'll do that. We'll tap 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll tap this for 6. No, we don't. We don't need to do that. I don't. Like, just because I can, I shouldn't. I'm gonna play Helena and Elena partners first strike reach at the beginning of combat on my turn. I put X +1/+1 counters where it is the power of Helena and Elena. I'm gonna always pronounce their names wrong. Always. I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna put 2 +1/+1 counters on my Cybermen. And then I am going to go to combat, and I am going to go at Mox. For 4 and 6, I am going to boast my other Cybermen. So a total of 7.
What? Oops.
And then I shall pass my turn.
Okay. Unshot.
Oh, I forgot. I guess this is not a terrible place. We can stay here.
Let's play this war room. We'll go ahead and activate it and pay 1 life. Draw a card. What are the rules around making tokens of face down permanents? Do they become whatever, like it, or is it?
That I don't know. Let me see.
I believe they gain the characteristics, so I think they would be like if it was like a 2/2, I think it would be like a 2/2. I don't think it would be what's underneath.
Yeah.
Right, but it would be this, not this.
Yeah. It would be the Cybermen rather than your commander.
All right.
Blasted Cybermen.
Well.
Not just the Cybermen, but the Cyber women and children too.
Yes. All the cyber people.
Yeah, let's just do the thing I was gonna do, which is a Blade of Cells. Enter and attach to my Commander Man. And then I will move to combat. We will swing Commander Man at Imara.
Okie dokie.
I will have 2 token copy Cybermen
Oh my
that
gosh.
will go at each of you, and then I will pay 1 to boast
Nice.
my Commander Man and put a +1/+1 counter on
Okay, how big is he?
it. It's a 2/2, 3/3, 6/6.
Okay, I'll take the 6.
So we're taking 2 or 6.
These are 2.
Okay.
I guess it's commander damage, right?
It sure is.
It definitely is.
I'm gonna die to a Cyberman. That's commander damage.
Planechase is foiling Imara again. I will. Please get
Hey,
exiled
Draco,
into
what's
combat,
happening?
And I will pass.
We have 10 minutes until the Havoc Festival. That's my way of so everybody can play a quick game if a game doesn't last long enough.
That's a good way to doing it.
That way it doesn't last 4 hours.
What
Playing
you
for
do is
turn,
you have
3 money counters.
a descent instead.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, yeah, actually.
Oh, that's really cool art on that. Sylvan.
Oh, I need to remove one. I'm gonna play a Noggle Ransacker. Comes into play, each player draws 2 cards, then discards a card at random.
Okay.
Oh.
Draw 2. Oh man, this is gonna stink. Guess.
At 6 cards in hand, so I'm just gonna roll a dice for it. 4, 1, 2, 3. Faber Elder. Just
Should we all
discard.
just take 4? Take the 4th card.
Yeah,
since you
let's just
rolled
all do the 4th card. That works.
Yeah.
Bloop. Ah, that's the one card I didn't want to lose.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There goes Kagula and Yadaro.
Oh no!
An overgrown tomb.
And then, I'm gonna roll a dice to see if we can get out of here.
Get out!
We are not.
This place is weird.
Go to school here.
Yeah, why not another? I'll just put another descent at the Havoc Festival and another descent come into play.
That's all I got. I don't really want to swing out with nothing. Pass turn.
All right. Untap.
We'll descend.
Upkeep. We shall descend. Descend will have 2 counters.
There's 2.
Oop,
And then I will get 2 treasures. Draw for turn. I will play a City of Brass. And I'm going to white, red, green, blue, and black. Take 1 life. I will cast my commander. And then I am going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to tap this for mana, use a treasure, and I will get that demonic tutor again. And see what we can grab.
You have used more tutors
But it's the same tutor.
than I have seen in most games. And it's in a group hug deck. This is boggling.
I need to search for something that I can have players get really cool things.
I'm only searching to help you. Don't worry about it.
Would it let me turn my commander face up? That would be cool.
I unfortunately don't think I have anything. Cards in hand for everybody?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6?
6.
Oh, I could grab that instead. No, I'm going to grab. This one. That'll be the one to grab. I will end my turn with that.
Okay, I will untap. I will draw.
Make sure these are all the right. Wait, there we go.
There's a card. I'm gonna play a forest. How much power do I have on board? 2, 4, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Yeah. It's a card. 1, 2, 3 mana. I'm gonna play Galta.
Ooh, I did not.
Primal Hunger
I took the 2 damage from
for
it.
3.
Sure.
Because
Sure.
why not? To go to combat, I'm gonna put 2+1/+1 counters on Galta and give it haste. Who wants to be Galted?
I mean, I've always dreamt about being eaten by a dinosaur. That is like the coolest way to die.
Am I going? Let's see, 14, 15, 16, 19. Coming at you with 23 power, Benji.
Yep. I'm down to 11.
And I'm going to boast Galta.
Okay, so I'm down to 10.
Apparently, I'm trying to make this game as fast as possible. I'm going to roll and see if we can leave. Nope, we are still here. And then I shall pass my turn. I deserve whatever I get after this.
You will likely receive it.
Yes.
Move my turn, draw for turn. We'll play a... Now we're into the non-Kamigawa planes because I don't have enough for this guy.
I know, I'm missing like 2 for my light pause deck and it makes me so sad. I'm like, Like, if I don't have to play this one, I won't.
We'll do a Pure Steel Paladin.
Nice.
We'll do a Skull Clamp. Draw card. It'll go on to my commander. Oh, I kind of like that. Do I like that? It's kind of funny.
Oh wait, no, that is 30.
Okay. We will move to combat. Amara, we're gonna swing my commander at you.
Okie dokie. How much am I taking?
I'm gonna boast it. Get boasted.
Boast.
We will use the war room. So it'll be 4, 7, 8.
8.
And then there are 2 copies that will go at each of my other opponents. They are just 2/2s.
Boop, boop. Puts me at 14 commander damage.
Right, yes, and then there's well.
Cool. Into combat, those will go away. And then I will tap 1 for a Dusk Rose Reliquary as an additional cost to cast this spell. I will sacrifice my commander. When it enters, we're going to exile Galta.
Makes sense.
And then, because of Skull Clamp, I will draw 2 cards.
Boop.
Then I will... We'll continue to bully Amara. We're
Sounds
going to
good.
Darksteel Mutation your commander.
Okie dokie. Oh, my commander is not out. Do you want to do it to Helena and...
Oh, yeah, that's who I thought.
Okay.
Yeah. We're going to absolutely turn the 2 of them into one bug.
That makes gross.
And with the other mana from... Because this only costs 2 and I cap 3, I will equip... Oh, no. That's not how much it costs to equip. We'll put the Skull Clamp on the Pure Steel Paladin. All right. Oh, I have more mana than I thought. Hold on. I mean, we're still doing all that. Yeah, I'm not doing anything else. I will go ahead and pass.
Okie dokie. Tap. Draw. We'll play a Carplusin Forest.
I apologize for this.
You appear to be frozen, Mara.
Oh, good, because whatever's happening here is probably not good. Whenever there's daylight, yeah.
Play Norin.
I might have human centipeded my Darkstone.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Slitherhead.
That's not quite what that looks like. It just
Just
looks like
having a good time there. That's all.
It looks like they're also yes,
that is.
yes.
Alana and
judgment.
Elena at night.
Yeah. Infinite tokens.
The cast Slitherhead, bounce Nor until end of my turn. I roll the planar dice, see if we can get away. Oh, we're leaving.
Woohoo!
Where are we going?
And then we will also have the Havoc Festival begin. We're going to Pompeii. When you planeswalk to Pompeii, and at the beginning of your upkeep, put an eruption counter on it. Whenever you roll a blank on the planar die, scry 2. Then put an eruption counter on it. When we roll chaos, it deals damage to each creature and each player equal to the number of eruption counters on it. Each player sacrifices a land, and then we planeswalk.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
Oh,
So, eruption counter, you get to scry 2.
Sweet.
You will also lose half of your life.
Go to.
Oh, right now?
Yep.
And I'm going to throw both those on the bottom.
There we go. Down to 12. We got this.
Let's Planechase again. Oh, a blank.
26.
We'll put an eruption counter on it.
That'll be the end of my turn.
And you get to scry 2 again if you wish.
Oh yeah. What do I got on top?
And then we'll get another eruption counter. This might end up being a game where the Planechase deck wins.
I'm okay with that.
They really need to put these cards straight, or like facing up in the spell table. I'm just gonna keep complaining.
Yeah, because you see me to keep doing
Yes!
Yeah.
But
That's what I assumed was happening.
You're up, Pickle.
All right, so we lost half our life because of the Havoc Festival, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so I did
everybody
that.
right then.
Yep.
I thought. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, we're just doing it one mass.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so I did
That way
so
nobody
untap.
gets stuck as the first person having it happen.
Okay, that makes sense. So on top upkeep, let's make 4 treasures and take 4 damage.
Oh, yeah.
Goodness gravy.
1, 2, 3, 4. And then I will
Like 4
prismatic
Hey.
bridge. Oh, okay. Whenever you beginning of your upkeep, put an eruption counter on it, and then I thought it was only scry 2 when you put a counter on it. You put a counter
yeah.
on it at the beginning of
Yeah,
your
whenever
upkeep, right?
and whenever you roll a blank, it gets a 1 as well. So
Okay, so I will scry 2. Sorry, I'm reading that on the side.
Oh, it's fine.
Scry 2. I will keep them both on top. And then I will go to my prismatic bridge. Because they were going to go to the bottom anyways. Island, Arcane Signet, Nils. So at the beginning of my end step, for each player, put a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target creature that player controls. Then each creature with 1 or more counters can't attack me or planeswalkers I control unless its controller pays X,
gross.
where X is the number of counters on that creature. Oh, just counters. I never even thought of that. Oh,
Yeah, that's that's pretty gross.
Well then. Ooh, I need to untap my Power Stone here. Alright, now I will draw for turn. We are going to... let's just use 2 treasures here. Go to 3. Tempting Worm! Alright, so when Tempting Worm comes into play, each opponent may put any number of artifacts, creatures, enchantments, and or land cards from their hand into play.
Okay.
They all come in at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oop, we'll move you over there, since I probably will not be using you again. I guess, does it start with comes into play? Yeah, so I guess they're just all coming in at the same time. I guess I'll just play everything that's in my hand, because...
That's everything I got.
Yeah. Like, this deck doesn't have a lot of sorceries or instants, because most of the creatures do silly things that do what instants and sorceries do. We'll play a Siege Behemoth, Olivia's Attendants, Namada Grove Guardian, and a Bloodthirsty Adversary.
I put in a Smothering Tithe, the Forge Anew, an Archaeomancer's map, and then a Plains, and then resolved Archaeomancer's map and grabbed 2 Plains.
I played a Bouncing Beebles, Raven Gate Initiate, Iowa Visionary, and a Jungle Shrine.
Alrighty, perfect. I will now get rid of my 3 treasures remaining and pay 1. Hunted Lamassu. Someone's going to get a 4/4 black horror creature token. I'm going to roll. So we'll go Amara's 1/2, Benji is 3/4, and Della is 5 and 6. Benji, you get a 4/4 black horror creature token. Thought it might have flying, but it doesn't. And then with my last 4 mana, might as well do this so we don't take damage. I'm going to play a Font of Mythos. At the beginning of each player's draw step, that player draws 2 additional cards.
Okay.
And at the end of my turn, we're going to... This is nearing the end of the game, so do the one target creature up to. I'm not going to put any plus on counters, just so it's going to be a little easier at the end of the game. I will end my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, I am going to pay 1 red and 2, and I'm going to do 1 damage with Olivia's attendance to Benji.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Benji.
Oh,
You could have just rolled the planar die and killed me that way.
I could have, but I was worried.
You saw the 2 cards in my hand.
I know, and I still was worried. Never count Benji out. That's. I'm gonna draw 2 cards.
you draw 2 additional cards.
Oh, 2 additional cards. Okay.
Yeah, so you draw, and then you get your draw 2.
Okay. I think I am. Oh, I guess. Yeah. Darksteel Mutation. I have a bazillion treasures.
Oh, don't forget the Pompeii trigger.
Oh yeah, Pompeii trigger. Boop. Actually, part of me just wants to roll and see if I kill everything, but
Rip it.
Rip it, rip
Do
it.
it. Do
You
it.
also get to scry too.
oh yeah,
Would have changed your
oh
draws.
yeah. I'll go to the bottom. Ugh, God, so many triggers. Okay, let's see here. I have 14 mana. Let's see. I think I'm good. So that's 6. That's 13. Another 7. 10? Okay. I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna attack with my Cybermen and my other Cybermen over at and this Namata over at Mox, and then I'm gonna attack with my Siege Behemoth and my Olivia's Attendant and my Bloodthirst Adversary over at Dell.
You have Galta.
Is Galta back?
Yeah,
Woo!
the thing is an extra.
Oh yeah, because it went away. Galta's back, everybody. Mox, you wanted to die to a dinosaur, so I will attack with Galta. Siege Behemoth lets me redirect all my damage past your creatures, so even if you block, all my creatures are gonna do damage to you.
Well,
I think everybody's dead.
So you have 3 creatures attacking me, right?
Yeah, you have 4 creatures attacking you, actually.
4 creatures. Alright, I'm going to block 3 of them and not Galta.
Okay.
Specifically, not Galta.
Yeah.
You do have to pay mana to attack.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So for each counter.
How much do I have to pay? 4?
It's just for each counter on that creature.
Oh, okay. So I gotta pay 3. There we go. There we go. Haha!
I'm like, Imara killed me. I'm gonna make it as difficult as possible from a rules perspective.
Make her have to do something. I'm like, I don't know how to do this. I think that is game. Anybody?
I am not blocking Galta, so I am absolutely living my
you
life.
can direct damage anyway, right? So
Yeah, if Siege Behemoth just lets me just redirect it, so...
Oh, I guess that's true.
Yeah, Siege Behemoth is silly. I like Siege Behemoth.
Good game.
Good game.
Yeah.
Silly. We still made it chaotic, and we still managed to do it in like 40 minutes. Look at us.
Efficiency.
Yes, exactly. Thank you very much for joining me. That was good times.
Hell yeah.
Silly stuff. This Agatha deck does so many stupid things, and it's just, I don't know. It has so
That's why
many.
I was trying to kill you.
Yeah. Understandable. Like, it could get a Tali out and play him, and then do it, like, pay 2 mana and flip him the same turn and stuff like that, which is just silly.
Thanks, I hate it.
Deepers.
Yeah, it is pretty awful. Like, I didn't think it would be as awful as it is, but it just synergizes so well. Infinitokens is gonna love my Darksteel mutation. I'm gonna make sure that they know why when I take a picture.
They're just roommates.
They're just roommates.
And they were roommates.
Just roommates doing roommate things.
Yeah, that's exactly.
A couple of tossed salads, that's all, you know?
What was it? Kosi, the salad place, had an ad at one point where it's like, pick who tosses your salad. And I'm like, I don't think that means what you think it means there. Chain restaurant, that has a different connotation in my community. Anyways.
You don't think somebody that works there knew?
Yeah, like somebody was like, this is gonna be great. Then we're getting fired the next day or something. They're like, I'll teach them a lesson.
The hot people that work there are like so tired.
Like, you think the people printing it would be like, what is going on here? Well, I'm gonna let everybody
working.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say, trust me, working customer service, you're not really allowed to tell them, hey, you know you're wrong, right? It's just kind of like, whatever you want, boss.
Yeah, that's what I used to do at Walmart. Like, whenever they would tell me to do something, even if I knew it was what I shouldn't do, if somebody ahead of me or above me told me to do something, I would just do it to the exact T, let it fail, and be like, "You told me to do this." They'd be like, "Why didn't
I'm told?"
I'm like, You told me to do this. This is what happened." Well, I'm going to let everybody do a little outro, let us know what you got going on, and then I will find us a place to raid. Benji, what do you got going on in the world?
Pew, 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 pew. Thanks. All right. No, I'm just kidding. Hi, I'm Benji the Brewer. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter and Blue Sky and TikTok at Benji the Brewer. You can also find me on Moxfield at Benji_the_Brewer, where you can see all the decks that I play on stream. You can also see all the decks that I brew on stream on my Brewing with Benji Twitch show, which I will have this coming Wednesday. Who's joining me? I don't even know.
I never know until like 2 or 3 days before. I'm like, I better check.
Look, I've got Davy Jones finally agreeing to brew with me. We'll see how she likes that, and Katie Combat. So it's a really action. It's gonna be a great time. So tune in for that. And yeah, I'll be in Vegas. I'll be in Chicago. There we go. Goodness. In my head the entire time, I'm like, mention that you're going to be in Vegas. No, not Vegas. Anyways, yeah. I hope everyone enjoyed the games. I know I did. Del and Pickle, your decks were lovely and fantastic. Imara, you exist. I'm kidding.
I'm around doing things.
I'm gonna stop being a jerk now. It was lovely to play with all of you.
I love it. And Del, I hope you had a great time. This is your first time here.
I had a blast, man. Just finally got to play with Benji. Finally got to play with you, Mox Pickle. You're here too. You know.
Hey, wait a second. I used that joke.
I wiped it off and used it again. Don't worry. I'm Del, aka Delicious God. You can find me on Twitter at TheDeliciousGod. I'm also on YouTube where I do pack openings. Cure my. I'm getting all tongue-tied now. I do pack openings to try to cure my depression. I call it cardboard therapy. I also do some deck text there, and I also shitpost. I had a lot of fun. If you guys are looking for somebody else to play, I'm always available. Just give me a little bit of notice, and I should be good. I'll see you guys next time.
Awesome. Thank you very much for joining us. And Mox, what do you got going on?
Hello, I'm Mox. You can find me on the Twitch and the Twitter at Mox Pickle, to play some games. I should reiterate before that it is best to plan rather than to randomly, pay one game. But yes, I'm always open to play some games of Magic. It was absolutely a fantastic time tonight. Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you. As always,
everyone was so fun to play with.
Hell yeah.
That's what I always hope for here. Like, just want everybody to have fun. Nobody gets serious. We just, let everything just fall where they...
That's the entire reason I built this deck.
Yep.
So I will be back later on this evening over on Mr. Bever's stream. We're doing our Halloween stream that we had to cancel, so I will be in costume trying to play. We'll see how that works. We'll see what surprise costume, because I have lots of costumes. We'll see what I decide to wear. What I was planning to wear might be hard to actually see what I'm doing, but it'll just be funny and more chaotic, so. And then I will be back on Wednesday with another Planechase stream with some wonderful people. And then this next coming weekend, I will be over in PAX. So if you are in Philly, come and find me. I'll be roaming about doing some interviews with the Magic community. Just doing little videos, asking questions, ask them about their decks and their play styles, do all that fun stuff. And also I'll be doing some live streaming and doing all that fun creator stuff as I'm roaming around. Apparently media this time. I don't know how I got a media badge, but I'm gonna media it up.
There you go.
Just go to town. I'm getting emails from like game companies and stuff to come and do interviews. I'm like, okay, sure, why not? But thank you very much for joining me. It was lovely. I'm gonna go over to raid the Amazonian because there's nobody else playing Commander right now that I know. So they are doing some Magic the Gathering arena streaming right now. So that works for me. Usually Sundays are pretty dead. I will
I think it's
start.
the best time to play.
Yep. Oh, raid is in progress, I do believe. Did I click on the button? Haha, I did. Thank everybody who was viewing and joined us and chatted and threw some extra chaos into the game. And yeah, you all take care of yourselves. I'm gonna raid now. And bye, everybody.